First and foremost, being a business partner to a school to help students, that's our future workforce, right? These are the kids who are going to be working in our community, who are going to be working in our state, who will be working in our nation, right? And so our job and our commitment as not just a business, but as citizens, is to help ensure that we are providing our kids with the education, the knowledge, the experience, the tools, the skills to be successful and do the things they want to do. Where I see the business partner really comes in is that we've got real live scenarios, business problems, challenges that frankly a student's fresh, clean mind and creativity can come to a business and help us solve some of the things that we want to help that sometimes we get stuck in because we're so close to the problem or to the situation. So when you take this concept of a business partner and tie that with a school or with students, not only is the business partner benefiting from some of the fresh ideas, but what we really hope as a business partner to provide is true hands-on experiential learning opportunities to increase critical thinking skills for students, to increase communication skills for students, to help their problem solving, to help them with things like project management and skills that you don't always necessarily get in traditional classroom, right? So there's a lot of things we call it rote learning or classroom-based learning where there's a lot more project things happening in the classroom today. But when you put it in a real world, real life situation where you're meeting with real business people, real legislators, real entrepreneurs who are trying to solve real life problems, not just a maybe made up project, right? There's the true pressure. There's the true, kind of anticipation and excitement from solving this problem. And it's just real life. So for me, as a business partner, sure, I love bringing new ideas and fresh ideas into the business to help us look at things differently. But more importantly, I hope that we're providing a real, true learning environment for kids to learn and grow, to feel comfortable making mistakes, and picking themselves up and figuring out how to do it a different way. That's the real learning that they might not get sitting in a traditional classroom. You know, some of the students that were working on a project last year, one of the things we started talking about as an electrical distributor is what happens someday when you don't need pipe and wire to run electricity, right? And that's even already started a little bit. I mean, there are some examples of where there's wireless electricity out there. And as an organization, how do we continue to think about how that may or may not impact our business? Now, that's not something we have a team of people in the business on the ground working on. It's probably a little bit further out there than we need to be really thinking about right now. But for them to have gone and done some research and to bring back some things for us to think about, where is that taking place now? What's the reality and how soon would that really even be hitting us as a company? The idea that they went out and did this research, brought that back to us, was really beneficial in our thinking of how imminent is this? How concerned about this do we need to be? And so, absolutely, do we get value from some of the projects that the teams are working on? Yes. But as I mentioned before, most critically, I want to make sure they are getting value out of it, right? That these students are getting value and are learning from being in the real and true business environment.